But at the end of the day, okay, any global company has to find a way to do business in whatever region you want to be in. And for my topic is Asia. Obviously, on the macro level, obviously, it's very obvious the political system is different. What we are dealing with here versus in Asia, the legislative process, historical background, and even culture and religions. Those are obvious points, okay, a macro perspective. Now, everyone that we can say, so what? I know it. It's not a matter of knowing it. It's a matter of how to apply it. You really need to understand so that when you are in front of your customer, you know what to say, what not to say. For example, again, let me use my own example. I think I'm also responsible for the joint venture I have in the Middle East on Islamic finances. Before that, I knew nothing about Islamic finance or Sharia compliance funds. I have to learn very quickly on how to deal with my business partner. Now, for a guy like me who don't even know how to spell the word Sharia before, it's kind of difficult to sit in I call a business table and talk to them about what the fund should be, how it should be managed and whatever. Now, of course, from a simple perspective, okay, no alcohol, no gambling, those sound simple. But at the end of the day, I think it's more than that. So those are the truly, while it may say, yeah, I know it. But again, knowing is one thing. It's knowing how to sort of dive deep into those issues are more important. Now, when it gets down to the micro level, I think obviously this is truly, I call where the rubber hits the road. Corporate governance is truly a major issue in the Asia world. I think there are certain countries that the definition of corporate governance is not the definition that we use in here. Ethics and compliance, depending on how you look at it. Obviously, the joke I always use is, I'm old enough, I'm not going to go to jail, my friend. I said, don't do anything stupid. Okay, so again, in terms of ethics, it's something that we need to be careful with. Risk management is getting better. Risk management in the Asian society these days, or in the Asian corporates, are getting better compared to before, and thanks to 2008. I think what has happened in 2008 truly woke up a lot of corporate executives in the Asian world, that they now know that instead of just talk about how much money you make, you talk about what kind of risk you are taking. I think since 2008, as all of you know, there's a new title is becoming a very popular one. It's called Chief Risk Officer. Prior to 2008, that title doesn't exist in too many corporates. Today, every major company today has a Chief Risk Officer. Same thing, the supply of talent is an issue. Depending on the market you're referring to, again, I look after 9 markets myself in the Asia region, so depending on the market, there's certain markets, finding talent is not that easy. Not to say they don't have good students, please don't get me wrong. It is finding people who understand East and West. They pass the same exam as you do, they are as smart as you are. Okay, but it's a matter of finding people who truly have international exposure, knowing how to deal with the local partners and the corporate office of the foreign partner. So that is, again, not an easy thing.